Hi folks, this is a little project that I'm hoping to do over the next few months, hopefully in time for Christmas. My eldest is starting to learn to play the guitar, and I thought it'd be good to get onto an electric guitar because that's what she really wants to play, as most people do. Now this was picked up in a charity shop for a £5. It is an Aria STG series. Now I have an Aria Pro 2 CT series guitar, which I bought back in 1991, which has been a workhorse guitar for me for about 20 years. So I quite like Aria guitars, but the price, obviously, that we paid for it, when it just needs some reassembly and some parts buying for it, seemed to be a good way to do it. It also gives me a little project to do. Not that I'm short of projects, but this is just something a little different. So when we look at what it's going to need, these, for the most part, these tuning pegs seem okay. I think there's one that's this one here is very loose, so it may need some new tuning pegs. Having said that, it's loose but it's working, so it might be okay for now. These string retainers are a bit rusty, but they may well clean up, or we could purchase some more. The neck looks pretty straight. I'm quite pleased with that. So we shouldn't have to do much in the way of truss rod adjustment. Now, I don't usually mess about with these. This is the sort of thing I usually get a pro to do. But given that this is a bit of a junker guitar as it stands at the moment, then this is my opportunity to perhaps, if I need to, is to have a go and just see what that does. Though, as I say, it might not actually need any, but I don't know yet. So we've got the scratch plate with all the pickups intact. We've got the selector switch, but there's no knob off the selector switch, so we'll need to get one of those. There's a coil tap switch on it as well, so that the humbucker can run as a single coil. And it does have the volume pots, but it doesn't actually have all of the components required. So if I can just send this over, as you can see, it's got the volume pots, but it doesn't have the spindle that sits in here that the actual pot covers would attach to. So we're going to need to get some of those, and we're also going to need a jack socket to go in there, the Strat style jack socket. I'd like to customise this a little bit and get some black pot covers. In fact, I've already got some black tone and volume controls, and change the pickup covers to black. And I've got 3 single coil pickup covers here. Now I also have an old humbucker pickup. This is from my Aria Pro 2, which now has a Shadow EQ5 humbucker in it. And I'm just wondering if I can make use of this cover, possibly, or maybe even swap out the pickup. It may work, and again it may not, because this has got one screw at that end but 2 at that end. What if I've only got 1 and 1? So I might not do something with it. If not, I might leave it just as white for now. That's fine. Okay, we're going to need also the neck mounting plate, which will fit on the back underneath here, and 4 neck mounting screws. And we're also going to need a Strat style tremolo system as well. So there's a few components that we're going to need to make this a workable guitar. The good news is all of those are available. It's easy to get hold of them either on eBay or through various online stores that sell guitar parts. In fact, it's possible to buy just about anything. You can buy the bodies, you can buy the necks, if you really want to go and build your whole guitar from scratch. I'm not going to do that. It's the first time I kind of put something like this together. I'll hopefully get a playable guitar at the end of it. If we do, then my daughter will have it. If not, then at least it's been a good fun thing to do. So that's a project that we'll be doing, as I say, over the next few months. So keep your eyes peeled for updates on this one. Thanks very much. Right, I've actually had a go at putting the black pickup covers on. It's very easy on a guitar with a scratch plate, because you just lift the scratch plate up, undo your 2 screws. They are on springs, so just make sure you retain those. Drop the pickups out the back, snap the pickup covers off and pop them back on. Now, I did encounter a problem. Okay, this one fitted perfectly, but this one didn't. The pole pieces did not line up. It's like they're slightly different on this pickup than that one. They're slightly further in, and I think that's probably because it's towards the neck. Now, the set I was sent was a three, a set of three, designed to be one there, and then one here if you were had 3 single coils on your guitar. Now, they were cheapest from China. So it may be that they just send you 3 and you've got to hope for the best, or it could just be that this guitar was made that way. I'm not too sure, but we managed to fix the problem just by filing the holes to be a little bit bigger. I didn't know how that was going to look. You can just see it doesn't actually look too bad. It's not quite as nice as that. Well, you're really not going to notice once that's going. So I like the look of that. And I think if we can imagine that with the black volume pots, and I'm just with one hand trying to open the bag so that we can put one on there. Let's just do a quick mock-up so you can have the volume on there and the tone on there, like that. Yeah, I actually think that looks quite effective. Even if I don't manage to swap this, I'll probably be okay. It would be nice to have the humbucker black as well. We might have to perhaps drill a couple of holes here and not use the middle one. That might be a way of doing it. All sorts of ways when you think about it. But yeah, there we go. So I actually made some progress on this project already. If you want to see some more, please well, I was going to say stay tuned, but we're not on the TV here. So just please check back. Thank you very much.